If you're looking for ways to make your home a little bit safer, then look to FireSmart. There's some simple things you can do, and we're going to learn about them today on the program. And tell you, really, it's as easy as moving a recycling box, or maybe a welcome mat. All that and more coming up on CKPG Today. All right, folks, time to have a conversation about something very important. This is being FireSmart. Of course, 'tis the season to maybe reflect on your home, your property, places that matter to you, and we're doing that today with Anita. Great to see you again.
Thank you so much for having me, Kaden. It's great to be here.
Yeah, and I feel like we're going to learn a lot together today, and you watching this, you will learn a lot, I guarantee it. Even if you think you know it all, we will teach you something today. We're in what I call a pretty typical Prince George backyard. There's some trees, there's some cedars around, there's a deck. And we're going to tell you what you need to know about this. So what is the starting point for a FireSmart assessment, Anita?
Yeah, so the most important thing for people to know is that 90% of the homes that burn in a wildfire are typically started by embers.
Okay.
So
and these are the things that fly around in the air, sparks.
Exactly.
People, yeah.
Yeah, and they travel ahead of the fire, and they can travel many, many miles, farther than you would expect. And what the embers are doing is simply looking for fuel.
Of course.
And so the embers are going to go where you typically find leafy debris goes in the fall, where garbage accumulates. It's always around a corner. And so what we're looking for is within the first 5 feet or 1.5 meters of a house. That's where we want to see no combustible materials at all, because that's what will put your house at greatest risk. And so let's start in the first non-combustible zone and see what we've got there.
Okay, sounds good. Let's start on the deck. I think it's a good place to start. Everyone
Perfect.
has one of these, or most people do, so
Yeah.
let's find some common ground on what we're all struggling with, shall we?
Excellent.
All right.
Within this first 5 feet, so it's 1.5 meters, so basically your arm width
Okay, yeah, pretty much
is
what it is.
about 1.5 meters. So we just want to make sure that there's no combustible materials. So on the deck is quite clean, and we do have some recycling. So there are combustibles, of course, in the recycle bin. So we prefer to see that moved into the shed in fire season, just so I appreciate that it's convenient to have it outside the door.
But I feel like this is the thing that people struggle with, right? Convenience over maybe fire smartness.
Exactly, yeah. And so in fire season, we definitely want to see that moved inside a shed, preferably a FireSmart building, if possible. And what is that behind?
My favorite thing.
The corn broom, yes.
Convenient for sweeping,
yes.
but bad for fire, I think.
Exactly, yes. And typically, we see these culprits next to a window, much like this cocoa mat next to a window. These are the perfect fuel source for embers. So embers are just looking for something dry. Because this mat is underneath this roof, it really likely doesn't see much moisture. And so it is the perfect fuel source. So cocoa mats, unfortunately, when embers land in them, they ignite, they burn really hot, really fast. And typically what will happen is the radiant heat coming off of that fire would compromise or break this glass, and then the embers would get sucked inside the house and then burn the house down.
And that's when you lose the battle. We got one thing we know we need to put away.
Yeah.
Another thing we know we should put away. I guess this one too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's time for those to go away. Excellent. Now, thanks, Kaden. Pretty simple thing to do, right? You don't need any extra tools or special tools for that.
It was 5 seconds.
Yeah. The next thing that we notice that typically people have on their deck, which is either right beside or right below a window, are patio furniture.
Of course.
And because the cushions are a petroleum-based synthetic material, these burn really hot really fast. And so if embers were to land in this material, it actually would ignite. And then again, the radiant heat that comes off of that fire would likely compromise the window.
Yeah.
And then the embers would transfer inside the house, and then you've lost the battle there as well. The rule at my house is if there's no one in the chair, there's no cushions left outside. So a simple remedy might be simply to put a deck box over on the far end of the deck and make sure that the cushions always go in there.
Okay.
In this case, it's great that it's not,
no
immediately
window, yeah.
beside. It's close, but it's not immediately beside it. So that's great. And same with the camp chair. That's also a synthetic fiber, another fuel source. It's up against the wood and then the siding. So best to just put that away as well for now.
The other one thing I wanted to touch on quickly here too, because we're right close to it, hardy board siding, I hear is very good.
Yes.
Tell me about this.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So it won't burn, right?
Yeah.
Because it's a fiber cement material. And so that material is very fire smart, as is stucco, as is that plaster exterior. It's almost like a cement as well.
Yep.
Now, looking at things like this timber, for this privacy screen, really difficult to burn timber. If you were to hold one of those lighters up to it, it would not burn.
No.
So same with a log house.
Interestingly enough, hey?
Yeah, it's not going to ignite from embers. It would ignite likely because of a fuel source right beside the house that had enough fuel within it, such as cedar trees, and we'll talk about cedar trees shortly.
Yes.
That is potentially what might cause something like a log house to burn. But when you're starting a campfire, you're looking for dead, dry, brittle materials and nothing leafy and green and not big chunks. You need small pieces to get the fire going. And that's exactly what we're looking for with embers. That's what embers are looking for.
Yeah, there you go. Cool. We're learning here together. I guarantee you've learned something watching this already. And we're going to learn some more talking about cedars. Let's go meet the trees that you shouldn't maybe.
Yeah.
Hey there, got an idea or suggestion for the show? Reach out and connect through our social media or send us an email at letstalk@ckpgtoday.ca.
Okay, we teased you with cedars, and we have cedars, some alive, some dead. I'm assuming a dead cedar is bad, but what about an alive one?
Yeah, well, live cedars, surprisingly, including juniper trees, the terpenes in their resin burn really hot, really fast. It's super volatile. It's like burns like gasoline.
Really? Okay, these are bad then.
Really flashy fire, hot and fast. And so typically what happens with a cedar tree is as the needles die off, they fall inside. These are pretty young trees, so it's hard to tell so far, but what happens is they'll accumulate down in here.
Yep.
And so even if this was a healthy, happy tree, there always is this debris inside the tree, and embers are looking for this perfect fuel source. So cedars, because the terpenes are so volatile, we want to ensure that the cedar trees are at least 10 meters away from the house.
Okay, 10 meters. That's a long way.
It is a long way.
Yeah, but a different way you can lose the battle, Anita, is gutters.
Yes.
So you can kind of see them from here. You can see them on TV on your screen.
Yeah.
Bad things to watch out for, I'm assuming, and this is a perfect example, the branch growing into a gutter.
Yeah.
But you were even saying you've gone and done assessments where a tree's growing in the gutter.
Yes.
Have you seen that?
Yes.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, which means that obviously the debris has been in the gutter for a long time and it's composted and now it's become soil, and then seeds find their way in and start new trees. And so the reason that it's so critical to have the gutters clean at minimum once a year is to ensure that that perfect fuel source is removed, because when it's warm like it is now, it really becomes dry, and embers are looking for that perfect fuel source. And so if embers were to land in the debris within the gutter, they would start a fire, and literally the fire would go straight into the attic of the house. These types of trees that shed their leaves annually is that they're full of moisture. The trunk is full of moisture, and then the leaves are full of moisture. So, for example, if you were to start a campfire, you're not going to come over to this tree and break a branch off, because you already know from trial and error in the past that this is not going to start the fire. And
Unless you want white smoke, it ain't going to work.
Right.
Yeah.
So this, because of the moisture content in the tree, is what's considered a fire-resistant tree.
Okay.
Just like poplars, willows, any of the aspen, the others that shed their leaves. So these are great alternatives, as are perennials that also, die back in the fall and then come back in the spring, as opposed to the cedars.
Yeah.
So this is a better option. Now, we do have some partners in town.
I was going to say, shout them out, because people should know, and the logos of Fire Smart are on the bushes and trees that you buy.
Yes, exactly. So ArtNaps was the first nursery to onboard with Fire Smart BC. into the garden program, the plant program. And
Which
so
is very good.
yeah, so thank you to them for being a great partner. And so they have tags and all kinds of information in the store to help you make decisions about what are good fire smart or fire resistant plants to implement into your
Yep.
landscaping, which is great. And Canadian Tire will be onboarding with us next as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect. And of course, if you're wherever you do your local shopping, if you ask someone, they likely know what kind of plants and trees are good for this kind of stuff as well. One of my favorite parts of Inside City Limits, Anita, and we haven't got to it yet, is getting to know the people who
Yeah.
get to do these wonderful jobs that help keep us happy, healthy, and safe here in the city of Prince George.
Yeah.
So what exactly is your job? Going around giving assessments on Fire Smart? Tell me a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so I'm on a mission to educate residents locally just about what simple things they can do to reduce their risk to wildfires, and also to go and walk around the property with them and show them specifically, because when we've lived there for some time, then
Yeah.
we've walked past the same thing so many times that we don't really see it anymore. So for example, a little pile of wood that's been beside the house forever that you don't really see.
Yeah.
Or maybe people even pile their firewood against the house because it's really convenient in the winter,
Yep.
not so good in the summer or fire season. And so our goal is to ensure that residents know what their greatest risk is to wildfire. And so we're happy to come. We really just want to get out there and show everyone so that they know, and then they can decide what they do from there. So we might give them some big ticket items
Yep.
and some small ticket items. And so simple things that they could do in 15, 20 minutes or
Yeah.
less without any special equipment. And then there's other bigger ticket items that we can mention so that as time and budget allows, then people can incorporate that into their plan.
Yeah.
But we just want to get out there and help people understand what actually puts them at the greatest risk, because people didn't realize that embers really are what put our homes at the greatest risk. It's not this wall of fire that comes through the community that burns everything in sight. It's the embers.
Sneaky, yeah.
They are sneaky, and they travel ahead of the fire, and they are actually what move the fire along the landscape faster.
There you go. A little bit of knowledge to share along with you today. Or I should say a lot of knowledge. So thank you to Anita. What is the easiest way to get a hold of you for people wondering to have this done on their property?
Oh, sure. So you can email us at fire.smart@princegeorge.ca. You can call directly 250-561-7747, or you can actually book us through the FireSmart BC website
wonderful.
for an assessment, because we actually use their platform in order to do the bookings of the assessment. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. And all that info, in case you missed it, will be on our website, ckpgtoday.ca as well. I think we covered a lot of ground today, quite literally here in the backyard. But
Great.
hopefully it's relatable to you watching out there, and hopefully we gave you something. And if you need more, call Anita and the team at FireSmart.
Amazing.
Thanks
Thank you so much for
And
having
thank you
me.
for your work. It is
Oh,
awesome.
thank you. It's great.
It's now time to meet our pet of the day here on CKPG as part of our Poster Pet contest. Today comes from Julie, who sent us her dog Kai, who is bad to the bone. Da-na-na-na-na. Doesn't this dog look bad? I mean, come on. This is awesome. Thanks so much, Julie, for sending this one in. I don't think your dog could be that bad, could he? Head online to ckpgtoday.ca and submit your pet for a chance to be our pet of the day here on CKPG TV, and a chance to win $1,750 in GCs from our sponsors. A big thanks to Johnston Meyer Insurance, WR Ventures, Aberdeen Glen Golf Course, Northland Nissan, Mrs. Flowers, Tice Equipment, and the Prince George Humane Society.
Welcome to Chilako Meats here. It's just 15 minutes past College Heights, west of Prince George, and I think this is a real treasure. If you haven't been here, you should check it out. We're with Jen today, who's going to tell us a little bit more about it. Now, you're the owner of this place. You must love meat, do you?
I do. I raise it. I like to eat it. Now I know how to cut it.
Like, yeah, that's what this place is all about. A homegrown, local product from British Columbia. Here you got, including what we got on the table here today. We're going to do a little bit of action out here. You got some pepperoni making, not sausage, right? Don't get the two confused.
They're very different. Sausage and pepperoni are very different. One is smoked and one isn't.
Okay, very different. And now Chilako, walk me through a little bit about what you guys do out here. A little bit of steaks, a little bit of everything though.
Yeah, so we are custom processing for domestic and wild animals. We also have a full small batch sausage kitchen. So we do custom smoking, which is what we're going to do today with the pepperoni. Yeah, and we have a full retail selection also, like so you can come out here and do your grocery shopping for the meat section. We're meatitarians out here, so
Meatitarians.
not a lot of vegetables.
Just my kind of people. I like this. I like this a lot. And so we're gonna make this today, is what we got a little sample of in front of us here. What's the flavor of this one?
This one's going to be it's a special edition for your visit today, and it's going to be a custom cowboy candy pepperoni.
Custom cowboy candy. I'm excited to make it and eat it. More of it as we go along today. Thank you. All right, now we're back in the sausage kitchen here at Chilako Meats, and don't you dare get confused between sausage and pepperoni. We're gonna make pepperoni in the sausage kitchen. Two very different things, though,
Absolutely.
sausage.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we've got pepperoni, and then we've got things like smokies, or we have our frying sausages and whatnot. We've got a good list.
And now, what is this in this pan, bowl?
We're going to do our pepperoni. We've got pork and we've got beef in here, and I'm going to get some spices in there, and then we'll spin it around and do some magic. Throw it in our stuffer.
This is like a merry-go-round for beef?
It is, absolutely, yeah. Just don't get dizzy. Yeah, don't want to get caught in this one.
Well, producer Zach, sorry today.
Yeah.
This is like amusement ride for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you get started here. I don't know what you're gonna grab first.
All right, here we go. I'll just get to
Break it apart.
Yeah.
You want some help with that?
Oh, sure, get your fingers in there. Just carefully these blades.
Okay.
Yeah, those are
Watch
sharp.
out for the sharp.
Yeah.
And now most of this meat is from British Columbia.
Yeah.
Did you raise this?
I didn't.
No, you didn't. You just deal with it after.
Yeah.
Look at that meat. It's just ready to be made into some delicious pepperoni in the sausage kitchen. Don't confuse the two. Okay, what is this?
Well, I'm not telling you my secret.
Oh, it's a secret. Okay.
We do have our secrets here.
Okay.
And the chilies are quite spicy, so be careful about that. If we start sneezing, it's not my fault, all right?
It does smell good.
It does, right? Yeah. So this is just our basic pepperoni recipe, and then we get more creative from there. So we offer 11 different pepperonis at this point. Today, actually, we're going to make you a special one.
Special?
We are. This is one that we don't normally have on our menu, so we thought we'd do something fun for you today. Okay?
For us?
I know, just for you guys. Isn't that fun?
How many pounds of meat you think are in here?
Okay, so there's 22 pounds.
Okay.
We're doing a 10 kg batch right now, which is about 22 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got to be good at math to do this a little bit.
Yeah, you do. Yep, because we have to figure out our spices, which is also a math, because they all have their secret little ingredients, and they have their different quantities for everything as well. So, yeah.
Is that what you do? You just turn this on when you're done talking to people?
Yes, when I've had enough. It's probably them when they've had enough of me. I think I talk too much in here sometimes.
What is this?
This is our casing. This is our pepperoni casing. We've got our meat in here, and now we're going to just fill our casing for you.
Okay. And how does it come out? Is there a pedal or
Yes,
something?
I've got the pedal down here. I use it like a sewing machine, but with my, with my knee instead of my foot.
Okay, reminds me of our teleprompter. Okay.
All right, here we go. Oh, that's too slow. Sorry, excuse me. A little more. There we go.
Is that satisfying to watch for you, or?
It kind of is, actually. Yep.
It's kind of funny to, I don't know how to feel about that.
I know.
You make it look so easy. I feel like it's not, but.
Well, no, if you're not paying attention, sometimes you'll not watch what your casing is doing there, and then you'll lose sausage everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Big cleanup job.
Yeah, it is. It can be. We had somebody cleaning walls for us, because sometimes they shoot out.
Explode.
We have a name, and we've shot it at the door there before.
Oh, so producer Zach is
Yeah,
in the
and
sausage
you were
splash zone.
You were in the firing zone.
Oh, I see. Okay, this is like a big game of. I know the game, but I can't remember the name. Yeah. Very satisfying, very smooth. I don't know. Do you wish it good luck in the next stage, or?
Yep. Good luck. Hopefully you work out great in that smoker. Sometimes
The
it can be
smoker.
cranky.
Sometimes she can be. Yeah, smoker's
Yeah,
cranky.
yeah.
No, not gonna go. I'm not biting on that one.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
no.
okay. All right.
Now you remember that pepperoni we put in the smoker? Okay, now here we're about to pull it out with the guy who does this. Rob, how's it going?
Good, thank you.
Yeah. You excited? Is this your moment of fame here every day?
This is the moment of truth.
Okay.
See if she's good or not.
I hear she's making a smoky entrance here today, so we're about to see that. Opening it up here at the smoker in the back, and Oh, yeah. Does that look pretty good or what?
It's looking dynamite. That's looking good. Yeah.
You're checking for firmness?
Checking for firmness, checking for crisp, making sure we're not soft, fully cooked. She's looking good. Maybe another 40 minutes on that, and that one will be ready to eat.
All right, another 40 minutes, and then it's heading out to see you when you come and visit Chilako Meats. This could be yours. Thank you for your time today, Rob.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
This is awesome. Come check it out. Chilako Meats, just west of Prince George. Time to take a look outside at our CKPG snapshot of the day from Russ Claroux, who was very lucky to get up close and personal. Hopefully just the camera lens made it seem this close to a friendly neighborhood squirrel. And now I say friendly because I think the neighborhood squirrel is making a bit of a kissy face here. But anyways, we'll just maybe move on from that. Maybe the squirrel could go in the next competition of Love is Blind. What do you think? You think someone would figure it out? Thanks so much for submitting, Russ. Folks, if you have a snapshot, feel free to send it our way. Snapshot@ckpg.com is our email inbox.
I'm going to take you way back down memory lane today at the summers in Prince George when you were a kid. Now, you probably think, what were they really like? Well, we didn't really get extreme temperatures based on what I could find historically, especially in 2001 we're looking at today. It never got above 30 degrees. One single day. It was always below. But a lot of days between 25 and 30, so nice, warm, comfortable weather. And what were they doing during this warm, comfortable weather? Well, take a look at today in local history.
Looking back to 2001 here in Prince George, some folks bathing in the Fraser River, cooling off from the summer heat. You recognize this backdrop, I am sure of it, just off Cottonwood Island, and yeah, a group of folks decided, it was about 30 degrees, a good place to cool down. It was right off Cottonwood Island there. If you look back to 2001 and the temperature kind of historical records, the highest temperature that was recorded in the city in 2001 was 30 degrees exactly. It never got any warmer than that, but that was normal for the 90s and 2000s. Maximum temperature right around 30 degrees.
I do just want to have one note about that photo from 2001. Not a single person in there was wearing a life jacket. It's kind of interesting how times have changed, at least in 25 years since that. But thanks for watching today, folks. Hopefully you learned a little something. If you want to learn more about Fire Smart, we'll link all the details on our website, ckpgtoday.ca. You know, a little bit goes a long way, is how that saying goes as well. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you for more tomorrow. Bye for now.